Red9SysTech. Today we are going to look into the second part of interface, where we are going to see how to extend an interface and how multiple inheritance is achieved in Java with the help of interface. So I hope you guys have already seen the previous video where I will be explaining about what is interface, what are the different types of interface, how to use interface, and what actually interface does in Java. And once you guys go through that video, then if you can come to here, so you will get a better understanding. If you guys haven't watched that video, the video link has been given in the top right corner of this video. Please click on it and go through that and come back to this particular video and you can get in and out of it. Okay, let's see what is extending an interface, right? So what do you mean by extending an interface? So when I say extending a class, what does it mean? So I am trying to extend a parent class, right? So it means that I am getting the I am going to inherit all the properties of a parent class to a child class. Similarly, in the interface world, we can able to extend an interface. So let me go with an example, right? So let me write a code. Let's say interface A, and here let's say I have a method called void m1 of. Okay, and as we know that interface method doesn't have any implementation, right? And let's say I have another interface which is called B, and here let's say I want to have void m2 of. Okay, so these two are the interfaces which we have. Now when I say extending an interface can able to extend another interface. So with the help of keyword extends, so with the help of keyword extends A, okay, an interface can able to extend another interface. So here the B interface is extending the interface A, which means the method, the void m1, right? So this is already inherited into here. Okay, so let's say now I want to write our implementation class, which is nothing but, let's say, class my app. So I want to implement an interface, so which means with the help of implement keyword, the help of implements keyword, I can implement the interface B in my class. And if you guys see here, there is an error because we have to implement all the implementation methods from the interface, and that is why m1 and m2 is coming here, right? So this is the way we are extending an interface. So since the B interface extends A, when I try to implement the interface B, so I have to override all the implementation methods of both interface B as well as A. By default, when I extend an interface, the methods which is present in the interface A is by default available in method in the interface B, and that is why when I try to implement the B interface, it is asking me to implement both the methods m1 and m2. You guys might see here, right? So let's say I just write it like sysout inside m1, and similarly let me implement this particular method, let's say inside m2. Okay, and I want to execute this program by create an object for this class, my app object is equal to new my app of, right? And then obj dot I can say m1 of, and similarly obj dot m2 of. Let me go and run this program. Okay, here we can see inside m1 and inside m2. So this is the idea behind extending an interface. So an interface can able to extend another interface, a class can able to extend another class, but a class can able to implement an interface. And similarly here, if you guys see here, an interface can able to extend another interface. Okay, so now let's go to the second topic. So how multiple inheritance are related to interface in Java. So basically here we have two interface, right? And this interface actually extending A interface, but instead let's say my class here, right, I am implementing the interface B, so that we are having all the methods which are defined in interface A and B, right? Let's say I have one more interface, let's say interface C, and in which I have a method called void m3 of. Okay, but I am not going to use this C directly over here. Instead, I can implement more than one interface for a class in Java, and that is why I can say with the help of comma, and I can put C. So when I put C, it means this my app class is implementing more than one interface, which is B and C, and I have to implement all the methods which are defined in the interface C. And here you go. So with the help of B interface, I have implemented M1 and M2, and with the help of C interface, I am implementing the method M3, right? And let's say I'm just putting an implementation, let's say inside. So this is the way I have implemented this method M3 as well, right? So now let me go and see here obj dot. If you guys see here, I can able to get M3 also now, right? So here M1 and M2 I have implemented from the interface, and B, and this object or M3 I have implemented from the interface C. So here I have implemented two interfaces, right? So this is the way I can implement more than one interface in Java. So if I go and execute this program, it is going to print inside M1, M2, M3. So basically we cannot extend more than one class in Java, but we can use more than one interface to get implemented. So this is how the interface multiple inheritance can be achieved in Java with the help of interface. So I will repeat again. So we cannot extend more than one class in Java, but we can able to implement more than one interface in Java. So and also we can able to extend an interface. So interface can extend another interface, and if you guys see here, so this is interface A and this is interface B, which extends the interface A, and hence the methods which is inside the A interface will by default will be available in interface B. And similarly in my implementation class I can implement more than one interface. That is why we can use implements keyword. With the help of implements keyword, I can have more than one interface. So here I have implemented interface B as well as interface C, and with the help of interface B I have implemented these two methods M1 and M2. With the help of implementing the interface C, I have implemented the method M3 here. When I try to execute this program with the help of this object M1 and M2, M3 methods, I can able to call and I can able to see the output. So these are all about interfaces with multiple inheritance and also how to extend an interface. So I will share this source code in our video description. Please go through it and have it in your local instance of Eclipse and try to execute the program and play around with this program and see what you guys are feeling about and how you guys understand this. So I hope you guys understand the concept clearly in this video, and it is very important topic when we deal with a real-time program because interface is something that we have to always go with because we have to always write implementation class, because interface will be given by some other service providers, but as a service provider we have to implement the interface. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that or any clarifications needed, please post your comments in the comment section. I will reply to that comments. And if you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and please share the video with your friends and also subscribe to the channel. And if you guys haven't clicked the notification button, please click the notification button as well, so you won't miss any new videos. And I will be seeing you guys in the next interesting video. Until then, bye bye from Karthik. Bye bye.